In this video, we're looking at every single LEGO Harry Potter set that's retiring here at the end of 2022. I'm going to give my insights on which ones you should pick up for your personal collection, which ones you should pick up for investing, and which ones you should wait to buy towards the end of the year to find discounts and other deals. You ready? Let's go. In total, we have 15 LEGO sets from the Harry Potter line that are going to be retiring here at the end of the year. The first one to look at is actually from the LEGO art theme. It is the Hogwarts Crest Mosaics. This is the one that you can build each individual Hogwarts crest. I think Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and Gryffindor. You can build them individually, or you can build them all together to build the ultimate Hogwarts crest. So I actually have this set as part of my personal collection. I'm going to grab it for you right now. I just pulled it off the wall. Here we go. So there you go. That is a look at the ultimate build of the Hogwarts crests. Pretty impressive if you ask me. Let me see if I can hold it up so that you guys can get the full view. So if you buy 4 of these sets, you can build this kind of ultimate build. This has been a practice from the art line for some time now. I actually think this looks pretty good. It's not my favorite. My favorite is actually the Iron Man and the Darth Vader set. I kind of like the characters more than I like these specific, I don't know, house animal builds. But I do have it hanging up on the wall here at my house, and I think it looks pretty awesome. So there's a look at the Hogwarts crest. Now, of course, the question you're probably asking, is it worth it? If you're buying this set at retail value, you're paying $480 to buy 4 of those to build that set. So I've got the links in the description below so that you can pick these up on Amazon or on Lego.com. I believe on Amazon right now it's at $90 depending on when you're seeing this video, but it's been consistently discounted for $30 off. They're not selling out very fast. So for this set specifically for investing, I would say it's probably not a great investment. Historically, the art sets have been hit or miss. The only art sets that we've actually had retire up to this point are the Darth Vader, the Iron Man, the Beatles, and Marilyn Monroe. Although Marilyn Monroe is retired, that's the Andy Warhol version of Marilyn Monroe, it has been available at retailers across the board now over a year post-retirement. So that one has been an enigma. The other 3 actually have appreciated pretty well, depending on what your buy-in was. Towards the end of their life, I was picking up the Iron Man and the Darth Vader for anywhere from $85 to $90, and those 2 respectively are trending at anywhere from $160 to $180 on the secondary market just a year after retirement. So overall, those have done pretty well. Because the ultimate Hogwarts crest doesn't include any characters, I'm hesitant to say that it's going to be a great investment. So because the buy-in and the discount has been so consistent towards the end of its life over the last couple months, it hasn't sold out. I don't think there's a ton of demand for this specific LEGO set, and again, the pieces aren't all unique. I'm definitely not going deep on this one for investing. I might pick up 1 or 2 if they get closer to 50% off. But for investing, I'm passing on this set. For collecting, it looks amazing up on the wall. If it's your cup of tea and if you're a Harry Potter fan, they look awesome. The build experience is painful. It's just literally 1 by 1 studs that you go 1 by 1 by 1. So it does take a lot of time, but of course, up on the wall, they look incredible. So this one is a yes for collecting. It's a no for investing. The next set that we have is the Harry Potter Hogwarts Clock Tower right here. I actually have 4 of these as part of my inventory for investing. So before you jump going deep in on the clock tower, let me give you my thoughts. This set has 8 minifigures, which is a pretty good amount of minifigures for a larger Harry Potter set. The MSRP on this set is $90 here in the US. It's been consistently available for $72 as like a perma sale, consistently available for 20% off. 8 minifigures, which is not all that bad, pretty good for this size of LEGO set, and I believe 5, maybe 6 of them are unique. And Harry Potter fans, correct me, but I believe that this LEGO set is designed from the Goblet of Fire movie. You've got minifigures like Madame Maxine, Albus Dumbledore, Victor Crumb, Cedric Diggory, Fleur Delacour, Ron Weasley, Harry Potter, and Hermione Granger. I believe the outfits that they're wearing are from the ball or the dance prior to the Triwizard Tournament. So that's kind of the scene that's displaying here in the clock tower. The minifigures that are unique, I think, could have some potential investment value. The Albus Dumbledore, the Cedric Diggory, the Fleur Delacour, the Victor Crumb, and I believe the Madame Maxine are all at least unique outfits or unique minifigures to this set. The Madame Maxine, she's like super tall, so I think that makes her a little bit unique. On the secondary market right now, these values aren't significantly valuable, and because this Lego set has been on the market for so long, I believe that reduces its investment potential long term. A lot of people have hoarded this Lego set. It was available on discount from Walmart, Meijer stores, been available on deal for a long time on Amazon. So for investing, I'm giving this like maybe a C or a C+. I'm not going deep in on the clock tower. The reason I have 4 of them is because I picked up them for I think 50 or 60% off at Meijer stores when they had like a clearance round a couple years ago. So I've been holding on to them for the while. They've been on the market for a while, so this one I'm not going deep for investing. But if you're a Harry Potter collector that needs to collect minifigures, or you have your own Harry Potter display as part of your collection, you're definitely going to need to pick up the clock tower before it retires here at the end of 2022. Next, we have the 75955 Hogwarts Express from Harry Potter. This set is awesome. Any trains are typically very collectible when it comes to Lego investing and Lego collecting. This is, I think, the 3rd or 4th iteration of the Hogwarts Express train. They've released a part of the Harry Potter line sometime over the last 20 years. And I believe this is the largest, excluding like the brand new like $500 Ultimate Collector Series Hogwarts Express that was just released. So this set has been on the market for a long time. There was different waves when we thought it was retiring. Many investors and collectors were hoarding this Lego set, thinking it was going to do really well post-retirement. Because of that, I think the inventory is really high. I'm not going super deep. I have 3 of them. Again, this was another example where I was able to pick these up for 50 to 60% off. So unless you're getting them from the 30 to 40% off range, I don't think it's going to be a great investment. I would imagine by next Christmas, it's going to be worth $100 to $110. The MSRP is $80 here in the US, so a nominal investment, probably not the greatest investment. I believe there's 3 unique minifigures that are part of this specific Lego set. Professor Lupin, I think, has a unique outfit. Hermione Granger, and then the Trolley Witch. I can't remember exactly what her role is in the movie, but she's unique. And then you've got Harry and Ron, who are not unique to this set. Neither is the Dementors minifigure as well. So 6 minifigures for $80. If I had to pick between this and the clock tower, I'd probably go with the clock tower. I don't know. They're pretty even to me. If I had to rate them, if I gave the clock tower a C+, I might give the Hogwarts Express a C+, maybe a B- for investing. But definitely not going too deep on these 2 specific Lego sets, primarily because they've been on the market for so long, and they have the ability to be re-released in different facets here in the next couple of years. Next, we have the Harry Potter Attack on the Burrow Lego set. I believe this is our 2nd, maybe 3rd iteration of this specific scene from the Weasley household where the Dementors are attacking them. So you've got, let's see, count them, 8 minifigures as part of this specific Lego set. And I believe 7 of the minifigures are unique to this set. If I'm correct, Harry Potter is the only one that's not unique to this set. You've got Bellatrix Lestrange, you've got Fenrir Greyback, you've got Nymphadora Tonks, Arthur Weasley, Molly Weasley, Ron Weasley, and Ginny Weasley. So a pretty iconic scene from the Harry Potter movies, and the previous iterations have done really well for investing. So for some reason, this specific house or this specific scene is attractive to Harry Potter fans and Harry Potter minifigure collectors. And because there's so many minifigures as part of this set, I think it makes it really great for investing. So much so that I actually had this set as part of my top 10 retiring sets for 2022. And I think I would still put it on the list. Maybe not as high as I originally had it, but because it's been rarely discounted, I actually think that helps the investment potential. I would anticipate over the next couple months, we're going to see the stock on this Lego set start to dry up from brick and mortar stores and other online retailers. If we find ourselves on a Black Friday deal picking this up for $80, $70, or $60, I'll be jumping on it as quick as I can, because this set's, I don't believe, too heavily hoarded, has not really been available on discount all that much, and has only been on the market for just over 2 years. So overall, I think a pretty good investment. I would rate it at a B or B plus when it comes to investing for 2022. And if you're a collector who loves this Lego scene, you're going to want to have this set for the build and for the minifigures. So collecting, I would give it a B plus as well. So next up, we have five, count them, five of the Harry Potter moments. These are like the books that are like books, and then they're moments in different classes that you can take at Hogwarts. This is the 5 of the 6 that we've actually had that have ever been released. Only one of them has actually ever retired. It's right over here. This is the Hogwarts Herbology class. The MSRP on all of these sets have been $30 here in the US. So as far as the buy-in is pretty cheap. I was very curious if these were going to be good investments long term. And the only data we have is that Herbology class. Now, I was able to pick up a couple of the Herbology ones towards the end of its life for $23, $24. And it's actually appreciated up to $50 and $60 on the secondary market. Now, that does not mean that all of these Harry Potter Hogwarts Moments class sets are going to be actually that collectible or that desirable long term. They may not all be great investments. So kind of let me run through these really quick on why I think some of them will do better than others. Let's start here, right here. This is the Transfiguration class. You've got Professor McGonagall. She's not unique to this set, but Ron and Hermione are. Now, again, the variation on those two figures is very minuscule. They have short legs. I believe the sweaters are not unique, but because they have short legs, it is technically a unique minifigure with that sweater design. So I don't think that makes the minifigures as part of this set all that collectible. So for investing, because this set has been on the market for over 2 years, I'm passing on going deep on the Transfiguration class. Next up, you've got the Potion class. Again, Professor Snape, not unique to this set, but Draco Malfoy and Seamus Finnegan are unique to this set. Again, similar to the Transfiguration class, not going to go super deep on this one because it's been on the market for a couple years. Now, what makes these sets really cool and really unique are these larger book pieces that make up the builds. And they've got really unique colors. So if you're a Bricklink seller or for part out value, some of these sets might do really well long term. But overall, not going super deep on that one. Next up, you've got the Harry Potter Charms class. You've got Professor Fitwick, and you've got Cho and Harry Potter. All 3 of those are unique to this set. So if you had to pick up one of the first 3 sets that have been on the market for over 2 years, I would go with this one because I think Professor Fitwick will be a pretty desirable minifigure. So for investing, out of the first 3, I would pick up this one, specifically the Charms class. And I think the Cho minifigure would be collectible as well. Now, the reason I put those first 3 into their own category is because those were all released in 2020. These next 2 were released in 2021 and are still expected to retire this year. So we're looking at just over a year on the shelf, which was our example for the Herbology class. And I think that Herbology set will continue to appreciate in value as they continue to release these Hogwarts Moments sets. I don't know if they're going to release any more. Harry Potter nerds are going to have to tell me, are these like all the classes? This will be 6 of these in total. Are there any other classes that they could release as part of these Hogwarts Moments? But if you had to buy some for investing right now, I would pick up the Divination class and I would pick up the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. That is because the Professor Trelawney, wow, I don't even know how to say this. Harry Potter fans, help me out. Trelawney? Professor Trelawney and Harry Potter and Parvati Patil are unique to this specific Lego set. It's going to only exist on the market for under 2 years. And I think this one is super desirable because you've got Mad-Eye Moody as part of it. But this set, I think I give it a little bit more of a leg up because it includes, if you've ever seen the movie in Harry Potter, it's actually Polyjuice Potion that Arthur Crouch is using to look like Mad-Eye Moody. So you have a miniature Mad-Eye Moody figure that fits into the chest as part of this Lego set. So I think because it technically has 3 minifigures and 1 micro figure that are unique to this set, this one, if I'm going to give out grades, this one I would give at an A- for investing and could do really well long term. If you're able to pick it up on discount anywhere from $20 to $22, I would grab it. I was able to pick up 7 of these when they were doing a Kohl's Cash deal because I think they're going to do really well for investing. So pick up a few of these. And to be honest, if you don't have a ton of cash, like this is an easy start. If you buy 2 or 3 of these, you're only spending anywhere from $60 to $90. A really easy and great way to start your Lego investing journey. This one right here, I think is going to be one of the winners when it comes to the Harry Potter line. Next, we have the Fluffies Encounter Lego set. This set is definitely not a set to sleep on. Now, it's been available for a little bit. It's been available on discount for a while. It's from the scene from the Sorcerer's Stone, where they're breaking into the underground passageway. And you've got Fluffy, the three-headed dog, sitting there. So the reason I'm not sleeping on this Lego set for investing is because this is the first set from 2022 that's retiring that includes one of the exclusive 20th anniversary gold Lego minifigures. You've got Hermione is the gold minifigure that's included in this Lego set. She is only in this Lego set. All of the 20th anniversary sets include these collectible wizard tiles. I don't really know how the uniqueness of those sets work, but those are really collectible. The Fluffy is unique to this specific Lego set, and you've got two unique minifigures in Harry and Ron. Hermione, I believe, is in one other set. So for investing, I'm giving this one a B+ or an A-. It could do really well post-retirement, has been consistently available for $32 here in the US. The MSRP is $40, and I believe a lot of factors, including the fact that it includes a 20th anniversary fig, will make this extremely desirable long term. If we're looking at another example, I would use the Star Wars 20th anniversary figures as an example. Those have been really, really collectible and have been really desirable and have been appreciated really well long term. I'm not sure if the fact that they're all gold makes them more or less collectible, but if we're using Star Wars as an example, obviously that market I believe is a little bit larger. But if we're using it as a starting point, the 20th anniversary Harry Potter sets are going to be really desirable because of the minifigures that are included. Next, we have the Hogwarts Wizards Chess Lego set. This set, I've struggled with this one. Historically, chess sets have done pretty well. Now, this specific chess set doesn't have unique minifigures on the board. It does have a few unique minifigures, but on the board, like the playing pieces are just buildable pieces, and none of the pieces, I believe, are all that unique to this specific Lego set. I say that, but I will say this. 4 of the minifigures are unique to this specific Lego set. Ron, Hermione, Harry Potter, and of course, this one includes a 20th anniversary minifigure in Professor Snape. That minifigure is already worth like $15 to $20 on the secondary market. And for a $60 Lego set, that's pretty much the majority of its value. So if you're interested in picking up a set for investing and that has incredible playability, this set is top notch. I don't know if I would put it above Fluffy's Encounter. The only reason I could consider putting it above Fluffy's as a investment is because it hasn't been discounted all that much. So because of that, I don't think it's very heavily hoarded. Now, because the buy-in is slightly higher and the price per piece value is a little bit lower, I'm going to give the edge to Fluffy's Encounter. One, because it includes a gold minifigure and it includes the Fluffy minifigure. This one does include Harry, Hermione, and Ron in their short leg versions. I don't believe that those are going to be super desirable for minifigure collectors, and then you only get the Professor Snape. So because you can consistently pick up the Fluffy's Encounter for around $32 and this one is $60, I would hope to see the Fluffy's Encounter set worth $60 or $70 a couple of years after retirement. I have a hard time believing that the Hogwarts Wizard chess set will get up anywhere near $100, $120, or $130. It totally could, but because of that, I'm going to give the Wizard chest a B for investing, not a B+, a B for investing. If you're going to invest in this set, to be honest, what I would do is I would just buy a ton of the gold Professor Snape and see if that minifigure itself appreciates over time. For collectability and playability, this set is awesome. Chess sets are awesome. Playing with Lego chess sets, super cool, a ton of fun. So for collectors, I would say it's a definite must-have. For investing, it's good, not great. Next, we have the buildable Harry and Hermione minifigure set. This set is $120 here in the US. Has been consistently available for $84, $87. I picked a couple of the ones that I have up for $60 for like a quick sale that they had on Target a couple years ago. And on eBay right now, I think you could pick this set anywhere up from $70 to $80. I've been pretty hard on this Lego set, and I'm still going to be hard on this Lego set for investing. It's cool that you can build a larger minifigure version of Harry Potter and Hermione. Like, I think that's really cool. I don't know if it increases its desirability. And someone's going to have to correct me. I don't know if there's too many unique pieces as part of that Lego set, and there's no minifigures that are included technically, like minifigure scale minifigures. So I'm curious to see if Lego is going to continue on a line like this, like create Iron Man or Darth Vader. Like if they start doubling down on these buildable minifigures, I think what they're going to have to do is reduce the buy-in price to around $80 to $100. If they made them like for just one Darth Vader buildable figure for like $60, I think that would be way more desirable. But I'm not high on this Lego set doing well for investing, and I don't really like the look of them. I'm not a big minifigure collector myself, so I'm not into displaying minifigures or anything of that like. So for building and collectability, I'm giving it a pretty poor grade, and for investing, I'm giving it a D+ or a C-. I don't think it's going to really do that well for investing. Next, we have Fawkes, Dumbledore's Phoenix. This set is highly desirable for collectors and investors. One, because it looks so dang cool. Fawkes is a very iconic character from the Harry Potter books and movies. I believe the set displays really well. It goes really well next to the buildable Hedwig, and I think it will do really well for investing and for collecting. The Dumbledore minifigure is unique. You also get a small Fawkes minifigure as well. But here's what we have to look at, right? So you have this set. The buy-in for this set is $40. The reason I think it helps for investing is that it is a Barnes & Noble exclusive. So that means you can only pick it up here in the US on Lego.com and Barnes & Noble. There are not many Barnes & Noble stores. So I believe because of the retail limited availability, that helps this set for investing. But let's do a little bit of comparison. Both of these sets are $40 here in the US MSRP. This one is consistently available for $32. This one has rarely been discounted. This one I think is definitely hoarded much more than this one. So you've got a tale of two sets. This one includes 4 minifigures, and then you get the fluffy minifigure as well. This one obviously displays much better than this smaller version of the house there for Fluffy's encounter. So you're looking at the tale of two sets. I gave this one an A- or an A. I would probably still give this one a B+, A-, probably more like an A- for investing in this specific Lego set. One, because the dollar buy-in is much lower. It's a retail exclusive. But you only get one, let's call it 1.5 minifigures, including the Fawkes minifigure. So for investing, these are in the top for investing this year. But if you had to pick one, I would definitely pick Fluffy's Encounter. Okay, before I tell you what the next set is, I do need to make sure you understand a disclaimer. When it comes to Lego investing, I very rarely go full send all in on a specific Lego set. I like to diversify. I think it's really healthy. You never know which sets are going to be extended, which ones are going to be discounted. You just really never know at the end of the day which sets are going to do great for Lego investing. But for this year, I actually went all in on this Lego set, okay? That is this set right here, set 76395, the Hogwarts First Flying Lesson, right? This set, the buy-in is really cheap. This set is $30 here in the US. It includes technically 3 unique minifigures. They actually call the statue up top a unique minifigure, which I wouldn't classify as a minifigure. But so 3 unique minifigures. I believe the unique figures are Madam Hooch, Neville Longbottom, Draco Malfoy, I think is included in another set. And of course, this set is a 20th anniversary set. So it includes a gold Professor Quirrell Lego minifigure. So I think that increases the desirability. On top of that, this set right here is a Kohl's exclusive, which means here in the US, it's only available at Kohl's retail stores, Kohls.com, and Lego.com. And if I'm correct, depending on when you're seeing this video, this set is sold out on Lego.com, which likely means it's done being produced and is going to be retired soon on Lego.com. And I'm filming this video on November 11th, 2022. I can't find this for sale at any local Kohl's stores or Kohls.com. So when I say I went full send, let me show you what that looks like. There you go. That is full send right there. I have 23 First Flying Lessons sitting right here on the table. That is the completion of how many I have as part of my inventory. And because this set is currently sold out on Kohl's.com and on Lego.com, here in the US, I believe the set is already trending at $55 to $60 on the secondary market. My buy-in for these, because I had some fancy footwork with Kohl's Cash and other deals, I think my buy-in for each of these was around $18 to $19. So the return on investment for these sets specifically is extremely high. Kohl's exclusive Lego sets historically do really well just because it's hard to manage their in-store inventory. They get bought up really quickly. So I was slowly picking up these over the last couple months, and I just think it's going to be one of the better performing Lego sets. If you went deep on this Lego set, or you can find them on Kohl's.com, Lego stores, or in Kohl's retail stores, I'm rating this as an A+ Lego investment this year, primarily because it looks like the stock has already dried up. I don't know how heavily hoarded it is. Many Lego investors talked about this Lego set doing really, really well after retirement, but this set is probably the best Lego set you can invest in as part of the Harry Potter line here in 2022. And the last set is the Harry Potter Advent Calendar here for 2022. Historically, Advent calendars do not do well for investing. I believe the most expensive Advent calendar is like worth $80 here in the US, and I think it's from a Star Wars one from like 2005. So going deep on Advent calendars is risky, although they often have unique minifigures, and I believe this one has 6 unique minifigures this year. It really is not worth investing in these because they're heavily discounted towards the new year after Christmas time and really are overly hoarded. So definitely would rate it at like a C- when it comes to investing. But for playability and fun, like, of course, I buy a Lego Advent calendar every single year. I usually pick Star Wars, but if you're a Harry Potter fan, building some of the daily builds is a blast. So for collectability and for fun and playability, Advent calendars are great. For investing, they're not great. So there you go, a look at every single Harry Potter set that's retiring here in 2022. If you're interested in any of these sets, the links are in the description below. If you use any of those links, it helps promote content and fun content here on the Jake's Bricks YouTube channel. I really hope this helped you. I'm hoping to continue lists like this to give you a comprehensive overview on investing in specific Lego sets as part of different Lego themes. But as always, y'all, it's Jake from Jake's Bricks signing off. We'll see you guys.